right, welcome Gator Nation. This is Kerry Hauver. I'm here to do the Port Allegany Junior Varsity girls game as they take on the Johnsonburg Rams. 40 seconds until tip-off. Looks like the starting lineup for Port Allegany is number 20, Peyton Gordon, number 30, Brianna Hosterman, number 11, Haley Thomas, number 54, Kendra Bell, and we're just waiting for the fifth starter to come out. It appears that it's number 15, Madison Philhart. And for Johnsonburg, number 25, Bryn Hatcher. Number 42, Lily Myers. Number 4, Braylon Boley. Number 11, Gracie Cherry. And number 21, Maya Allegretto. So we're ready to tip off here. Johnsonburg controls the tip. Gators appear to be in a 2-3 zone. They get it inside Lily Myers, who shoots it, and it is rebounded by Peyton Gordon, who pushes it up the court, flips it up to Madison Philhart, and she's rejected by number 21, Maya Allegretto. It'll stay Gator ball. Philhart inbound. Into Gordon. She's going to pull up from just inside the three-point line. Appears to go off Johnsonburg. It'll stay Gator ball. Philhart inbounds to Peyton Gordon, who drives the lane. Nice little left-handed shot for 2 points. So the Gators take a 2-0 lead early. Gracie Cherry brings it up for Johnsonburg. They go inside to Lily Myers. And it's stolen by Port Allegany. Peyton Gordon starts to bring it up, and she's fouled by Maya Allegretto. So it's a 2-0 start here in Port Allegany. We'll see what kind of defense Johnsonburg's running. It's like kind of a 2-1-2 set. Good play by Braylon Boley to tie up the Gator player for a jump ball. It'll stay Gator ball. Gordon inbounds to Philhart. Defended by 21, Maya Allegretto. Looks like it's a travel on the Gators. It'll be Johnsonburg ball going the other way. Braylon Boley drives the lane over to Maya Allegretto. That ball goes out of bounds. Gators stay in their 2-3 zone. Back out to number 4, Braylon Boley. Over to Bryn Hatcher, inside to Lily Myers. That's off the glass, no good. It's going to remain Johnsonburg ball. 5:05 left to play here in the first quarter in Port Allegany. Inbounded by Johnsonburg. Up. It's no good. Rebounded by Peyton Gordon. She's going to push it up the floor. Tries to flip it up to Philhart, and that's over her head. Appears that it was tipped by Johnsonburg, so it's going to remain Port Allegany ball. Philhart to inbound. To number 20, Peyton Gordon, who drives the lane. Tries a shot, and it's defended by Braylon Boley. Looks like a jump ball situation. That's going to be Johnsonburg ball. Bryn Hatcher to inbound to Gracie Cherry, who will bring it up. shot by Boley is off, rebounded by Peyton Gordon, who pushes it up the floor. Over to Philhart. To Haley Thomas. She's going to take a shot. That's off the mark, off the hands of Hatcher, and it's going to remain Gator ball. Looks like Bryn Hatcher is going to get a break, and Raylyn Lovell is going to come in for her. So Philhart's inbound to Peyton Gordon. Back to Philhart. She kicks it over to Brianna Hosterman, who loses it. Braylon Boley going the other way. Off the glass, that's no good. Remains Johnsonburg ball. Gators have had pretty solid defense so far. Johnsonburg looks like they're trying to get it inside. That's no good. Rebounded by Kendra Bell for the Gators, and she's tied up for a jump ball. So it will be Johnsonburg ball. 3:56 left to play here in the first quarter. It's 2-0 Port Allegany. Inbounded to Boley. Over to Cherry, back to Boley. Back to Cherry. To Allegretto. Johnsonburg trying to get it inside. It's a shot by Allegretto, and that's off course. Looks like it's going to remain Johnsonburg ball. Get it inside to Lily Myers, who shoots, and it is good. That'll tie the game up at 2-apiece. It's promptly stolen. Good hustle play by Braylon Boley, and she's fouled. Good hustle play there by Johnsonburg. They're going to call a timeout, collect their thoughts, and get their strategy in place. And we'll take a break here as it's 2-2, 3:25 left to play in the first quarter. Okay, and we'll quickly announce the cheerleaders while we have a break here. Lily Babcock, Ashlyn Baker, Alexis Bennett, Jersey Gamut, Savannah Hart, Lily Ann Reed, Elena Reinhart, Mila Senna, Chloe Stilson, Hannah Wirtz, and Jade Wirtz. So it's inbounded by Johnsonburg. They take a three-point shot. And it's rebounded by Peyton Gordon, who will push it up the court to Madison Philhart. Slows things down. Over to Haley Thomas, who's going to take the shot, and that is good. Nice shot by Haley Thomas. That makes it 4-2, Port Allegany. Stolen by Gordon, and she's promptly fouled. Johnsonburg's going to make a change here. Maya Allegretto gets a break. And number 34, Jenna Johnson, gets her first action. So it'll be Port Allegany ball. Madison Philhart, point guard. Over to Gordon. Gordon to Bell. Bell shoots it, and it is no good. Rebounded by Lily Myers. Cherry pushing it up the court. Over to Boley. Nice pass to Raylyn Lovell. There's a shot, and that is good. Nice shot by Gracie Cherry. That ties the game up 4-4. Gators inbound to Philhart. She's heavily defended. Over to Gordon. They're trying to set up a trap here. Off Gordon's foot. It'll be Johnsonburg ball going the other way. 2:09 left to play here in the first quarter. Gators remain in their 2-3 zone. They try to get it inside to Myers, and it's kicked. Johnsonburg inbounds. They swing the ball around. Gracie Cherry with a shot. That's rebounded again by Gordon. He pushes it up the floor to Philhart. She's going to have a layup opportunity, and she's fouled. That'll be 2 shots for Madison Philhart. Game tied 4-4. 1 minute, 51 seconds left in the first quarter here in Port Allegany. Nice form by Philhart. She makes her first shot. Coaching change here. Looks like Erica Carr is getting her first action, and Brianna Hosterman is getting a break. Only 6 players on the Port Allegany JV team, so got to do some rotations to keep people fresh. Madison Philhart's second shot is off target. But Port Allegany takes the lead 5-4. It'll be Johnsonburg ball. Inbounded by Raylyn Lovell. Cherry will bring it up the court. Over to Boley, who shoots, and that is good. Almost a 3-point shot. That makes it 6-5 Johnsonburg. Gordon flips it over to Thomas, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Johnsonburg ball. So Lily Myers with the ball. She's defended by Peyton Gordon. Myers inside with a shot. That is good. That makes it 8-5 Johnsonburg. Johnsonburg is going to put on a little bit of pressure here. Madison Philhart avoids the trap, flips it over to Gordon. To Erica Carr. To Kendra Bell. Back to Philhart, who's going to shoot the 3. No good. Rebounded by Johnsonburg. Braylon Boley pushes it up the floor, defended by Carr. Back to Cherry. To Raylyn Lovell inside to Myers, and looks like she's fouled by Bell. That'll be her first foul. So rule changes in Pennsylvania high school basketball. If you get to 5 fouls in any quarter, it's an automatic 2 shots. So Johnsonburg shoots, and it is good. Nice little shot by Gracie Cherry, makes it 10-5. And they force a turnover. Braylon Boley is fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. Score currently 10-5 Johnsonburg, 23.6 seconds left in the first quarter. If you were tuning in to hear Gator Network announcer Jill Stuckey, unfortunately she's sick today, so I had to be the next person up to fill the role for her. Boley's first shot is off course, and she's going to have a second shot coming up here. Jill, we hope you feel better soon. Boley's second shot is good. So it's 11-5, 23.6 seconds left. Boley picks up a foul, trying to be aggressive there to force another turnover. Gordon to inbound to Philhart. She's going to flip it over to Thomas. Thomas looks like she's going to get trapped here along the side. It's stolen by Boley, going the other way. She lays it up off the glass. It's no good. It's going to remain Johnsonburg ball. 7.7 seconds left in the first quarter. See if the Gators can defend here. Boley with a shot. Off target. Rebounded by Myers. Myers and Bell are tied up for a jump ball. That's going to be Gator ball. 6.6 seconds left. Defended by Cherry here on the inbounds. They inbound it to Thomas. tries to pass it back to Gordon, who wasn't expecting it. Philhart tracks it down, and she's fouled by the looks of it. So 0.7 seconds left in the first quarter. That's going to trigger 2 shots. That's 5 team fouls for Johnsonburg. So Madison Philhart's going to go to the line for 2. So that's where that rule change makes a difference in this year versus previous years. Philhart's first shot is off target. She'll get her second shot here. And it is no good. Rebounded by Myers. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Johnsonburg 11, Port Allegany 5. We'll turn it over to the cheerleaders. All right, we are live here in Port Allegany on the Gator Network. It's Port Allegany Junior Varsity girls take on the Johnsonburg Rams. We've concluded one quarter. Johnsonburg leads 11-5. We're getting ready to start the second quarter here. Coach Becca Schwab has had some time to talk to the Gator team, devise a strategy to maybe slow Johnsonburg down here. Johnsonburg started pressing here in the second half of the first quarter, and that seemed to create some turnovers, so we'll see if the Gators can adjust. So Johnsonburg has the ball. They swing it around. Gators remain in their 2-3 zone. Gordon with the steal. She looks to push it up the floor, flips it up to Philhart, and it goes off her hand, and it's going to be Johnsonburg ball. So Gordon seems to do it all for the Gators. She has a lot of rebounds. She has had a steal there. So the shot's up by Gracie Cherry off target. Boley with the rebound and off the glass. It's no good. It'll remain Johnsonburg ball. So it's inbounded to Johnsonburg. Shots up. And it rims around and it's no good. Another jump ball situation. It'll be Gator ball. Gordon inbounds to Philhart. Looks like the Gators travel there, so it's going to be Johnsonburg ball. Mentioned earlier, the Gators only have 6 players. The junior varsity is 1-3 on the season. They have 4 new players. A lot of sophomores playing up on varsity, so Johnsonburg ball here as they swing it around. Good ball movement. Looks like Hatcher travels there, so it's going to be Port Allegany ball. See if the Gators can get something going. Johnsonburg appears that they're going to continue to press here. Inbounded to Philhart. She passes it over to Bell, and that goes out of bounds. It'll be Johnsonburg ball. I will be joined for the varsity game by Noah Archer at some point. Look forward to working with Noah. Johnsonburg ball here over to Hatcher. Back to Raylyn Lovell. To Jenna Johnson, over to Cherry. Back to Boley, to Hatcher. Inside to Boley, she's gonna get the shot, that's no good. Swatted out of bounds by Peyton Gordon, it'll remain Johnsonburg ball. Looks like Lily Myers is gonna check in. She's gonna give Raylyn Lovell a break. So it's inbounded by Johnsonburg, the shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Kendra Bell, who flips it over, and it's turned over, but Haley Thomas steals it back, and they're going to call a travel there. So it's going to be Johnsonburg ball ultimately after all that. Looks like Boley's going to go off and take a break. Inbounded to Cherry, who dribbles around. Drives the lane, and she's fouled there. Looks like by Philhart. I think that'll be her first foul. So one team foul for each team. 4:56 left to play in the second quarter. It's 11-5 Johnsonburg over Port Allegany. Johnsonburg inbound. That's a three-point shot. Off the glass, rebounded by Johnsonburg. Swing the ball around. Maya Allegretto to Hatcher, back to Allegretto, to Jenna Johnson. Lily Myers back to Cherry. Nice ball movement by Johnsonburg inside to Myers. That's off the glass, and that's good. Nice ball movement by Johnsonburg. Makes it 13-5. Haley Thomas with the ball for the Gators. Back to Philhart. To Peyton Gordon. Inside to Philhart. Blocked by Myers. Cherry pushes it the other way. Over to Allegretto. Off the glass, no good. Cherry ultimately comes up with it. And she appears to travel. It's going to be Port Allegany ball. So 13-5 Johnsonburg. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Johnsonburg's going to take Boley out, give her a break. Philhart brings it up, flips it over to Bell. Promptly stolen by Hatcher. Boley with the ball now, back to Allegretto, who's going to shoot the three, and it is good. Nice shot by Maya Allegretto. 16-5 Johnsonburg. Philhart tries to pass it over to Gordon. That goes out of bounds. It's going to be Johnsonburg ball. 3:32 left to play here in Port Allegany. Timeout is called. We're going to take a break here. Turn it over to the cheerleaders. Terry. Hi, Becky. All right, we are back here in Port Allegany. 3:32 left to play in the second quarter. Johnsonburg leads 16-5. We announced the cheerleaders earlier, but I ran out of time to mention the coaches, coached by Terry Austin, Alexis Reed, and Madison Kotwitz. Johnsonburg inbounds to Myers, off the glass, and Gordon there for another rebound. She flips it up to Hosterman. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Johnsonburg ball. Looks like the Gator fans are starting to roll in here for the varsity contest. Gracie Cherry brings the ball up. Over to Allegany, to Hatcher. She was looking for a cutting Myers. Back to Myers, to Cherry. Good ball movement by Johnsonburg. Little skip pass. Gators remain in their 2-3 zone. Inside to Cherry, who makes a nice little move. It's going to remain Johnsonburg ball. 16-5, 2 minutes, 49 seconds left here in the second quarter. Inbounded to Cherry, pump fakes. Inside pass to Myers, who's tied up for a jump ball. Good hustle by the Gators. It's going to remain Johnsonburg ball. Inbounded to Cherry. Goes back to the inbounder. To Myers. To Johnson, to Cherry. Johnsonburg continues their good ball movement. Gators defending pretty well right here. Another three-point shot by Jenna Johnson. That's no good. Rebounded by Kendra Bell. They call a foul there or jump ball, I'm not sure. Must be jump ball. Gator ball, the inbound. Kind of a half-court press here by Johnsonburg. Looking to maybe trap here along the side. Philhart passes to Gordon. Over to Thomas, who's going to shoot it. It's off target and off Johnsonburg. That's going to remain Port Allegany ball. Looks like Braylon Boley's rested. She's coming in. And Maya Allegany will get a break. Looks like Johnsonburg has 7 players, so they don't have much more. Port Allegany inbounds to Peyton Gordon. Nice shot. Rebounded by Johnsonburg. 1 minute, 53 seconds left here in the second quarter. Hatcher back to Cherry. Inside, blocked by Gordon. Gordon looks to push it up the court. Looks like she's going to take it all the way. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Cherry. So the Gators, it was 4-4, I believe, and it's been all Johnsonburg since then, 16-5 currently. Erica Carr will come in for the Gators. Give Brianna Hosterman a break. Inbounded by Johnsonburg. Three-pointers off target. Madison Philhart with a rebound. She's trying to go the other way. Peyton Gordon dives, and it is going to be off the Gators. It's going to be Johnsonburg ball with just over a minute to play here in the second quarter. So we are at the 1 minute mark. Looks like it's turned over by Johnsonburg. Stolen back. Boley drives off the glass, and that's good. 18-5, Johnsonburg with the lead. 45 seconds left to play. Port Allegany inbounds to Madison Philhart. Goes behind her back, stolen by Boley, going the other way. Off the glass and good. That makes it 20-5. Boley doing a good job of pressuring for Johnsonburg. Gordon tries to flip it up to Bell off her hand and out of bounds. So 23 seconds left to play here. Might see another three here. Nice shot by Maya Allegany. That's another three-pointer. Makes it 23-5. 10 seconds left to play here. Gordon goes to flip it, but Boley steals it. She's going to pull up and shoot. It's no good. And I think Johnsonburg is going to run out of time. So the score at the half is going to be 23 Johnsonburg, Port Allegany 5. We're going to take a break here in Port Allegany. All right, so we are back here in Port Allegany. It is halftime of the junior varsity girls game as they take on the Johnsonburg Rams. The score is 23 Johnsonburg, Port Allegany 5. Getting ready to tip off here in the second half. Immediately after this game will be the varsity game between Port Allegany and Johnsonburg. That looks to be an exciting contest. I'll be broadcasting that along with Noah Archer for the Gator Network. We appreciate you tuning in. So Johnsonburg inbounds. Port Allegany remains in the 2-3 zone. Johnsonburg had good ball movement all first half. So Allegretto with the ball, back to Boley. Back to Allegretto. Looking to get it inside, skip pass over to Myers. To Hatcher, back to Myers. To Cherry at the top of the key. Allegretto looked like she was thinking about a three. Good pass into Cherry. That shot is off the mark. Rebounded by Haley Thomas, who pushes it the other way. Tries to flip it up to Phil Hart. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain Johnsonburg ball. Inbounded to Cherry. Defended by Hosterman. Back to Cherry, to Myers. Boley with a shot. Rebounded by Kendra Bell. Passes over to Peyton Gordon, who pushes up the floor. Tries to pass it up to Phil Hart. Knocked out of bounds by Johnsonburg. It's going to remain Port Allegany ball. Phil Hart inbounds. To Gordon with a shot. Off the mark. Rebounded by Hatcher. Johnsonburg basketball. So Johnsonburg's got two players on each side. Shot by Allegretto, and that is good. That's a three-point shot by Maya Allegretto. Coach Evans will have to keep that name in mind as they play Johnsonburg through the years. And Port Allegany turns the ball over. It's going to be Johnsonburg ball. .5:17 left to play in the third quarter. Gators remain in their 2-3 zone. Cherry over to Allegretto. Over to. The ball goes off of Maya Allegretto. It's going to be Port Allegany ball. So Boley passes it over to Cherry, to Hatcher in the corner, defended by Gordon. Back to Boley, who shoots it just inside the three-point line. Rebounded and put back by Bryn Hatcher. 2 points for Johnsonburg. It's 28-5. Phil Hart flips it over to Gordon. Looks to drive the lane, passes over to Kendra Bell. It's off the rim. Rebounded by Allegretto. Good defense by Brianna Hosterman. Almost creates a turnover there. Phil Hart tips it away. And she controls it at the other end. She's going to go all the way, and thought maybe there was some contact there, but it's going to be Johnsonburg ball. So Boley with the shot. Looks like it goes off Haley Thomas's hand. It's going to remain Johnsonburg ball. A couple new players coming in for Johnsonburg. Raylan Lovell, and Jenna Johnson. Another three-point shot by Johnsonburg. Rebounded by Peyton Gordon, who's going to push up the floor to Madison Philhart, who lays it in for two at the other end. Nice play by Port Allegany. That cuts the lead. It's 28-7 Johnsonburg. 3:12 left to play in the third quarter. Allegretto's shot is blocked by Madison Philhart from behind. Looks like Coach Schwab is going to make a coaching change here. Erica Carr comes in. Brianna Hosterman's going to take a break. My partner for the night, Noah Archer, has shown up. Shown up. I don't know what the word is, but welcome. Johnsonburg inbounds. Gracie Cherry with the ball. Allegretto with another three-pointer. Rebounded by Hatcher. Kendra Bell with a rebound. Over to Gordon, who's going to push it up the floor. She makes a nice pass over to Madison Philhart. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Carr. Looks like Boley comes up with it for Johnsonburg. Nope, that's Gracie Cherry. Inside to Allegretto. Flips it out to Jenna Johnson, to Gracie Cherry. Pump fake. That's a shot for Johnsonburg off the glass. Rebounded by Haley Thomas. And she'll bring the ball up the floor. A little over 2 minutes to play here. Looks like we've got a traveling call. It'll be Johnsonburg ball, 28-7, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Braylon Boley checking back in for Johnsonburg. Maya Allegretto gets a break. Gators, as I mentioned, have only 6 players, so Johnsonburg has 7, so not too many subs to turn to. Hatcher with the ball, over to Boley with a shot. Off the mark, that's rebounded by Bell, who passes it up to Peyton Gordon. Over to Haley Thomas with a three. Off target, rebounded by Johnsonburg, and I think she's out of bounds, so it's going to remain Port Allegany ball. In checks Lily Myers for Johnsonburg. Bryn Hatcher will take a break. Gators to inbounds. Philhart to Gordon with a long shot. That's off the mark, rebounded by Madison Philhart, and she is fouled. That's going to be 2 shots for the Gators. So Philhart with a shot, it's no good. She's going to shoot another one here. Looks like that was Allegretto's 3rd foul. Philhart's 2nd shot is no good, rebounded by Lily Myers. Cherry to push it up the floor here. Over to Johnson, to Cherry. Nice pass over to Jenna Johnson. Ball's on the floor. Boley looks like she's going to shoot from just inside the three-point line. No good. Rebounded by Madison Philhart. Going the other way. She makes a nice pass over to Gordon, who's fouled. So that'll be only the 2nd team foul for Johnsonburg. As I mentioned earlier, once we get to 5 team fouls for either team, the opposing team will shoot 2 shots. Philhart inbounds. Stolen by Johnsonburg. So it's 28-7 here. 1 minute, 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Fans are starting to trickle in here. Johnsonburg swinging the ball around. Shot from just inside the three-point line. Looks like the ball is going to remain Johnsonburg's. 44 seconds left to play here. Shot by Gracie Cherry is off the mark. Rebounded by Boley. Appears to be a foul called on the Gators. Inbounded by Johnsonburg. Swing it over to Myers, goes off her hand, maybe backcourt violation. It's going to be Port Allegany ball. 32 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Gordon to inbound to Phil Hart. Phil Hart over to Thomas, goes off her hand. So under 25 seconds left here to play in the third quarter. Johnsonburg ball. Lily Myers with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Jenna Johnson. Back to Boley to Cherry. She's looking to go inside. She's fouled by Gordon. That'll be the second team foul for the Gators. 6.7 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Our score is 28 Johnsonburg and Port Allegany 7. Coach Schwab making another change. Brianna Hosterman coming in, and Peyton Gordon goes out. She picked up her third foul there. Coach trying to make sure she doesn't pick up her fourth. Looks like Johnsonburg's going to shoot a three here. It's no good. Last second shot by Braylon Boley is no good. Score for the end of three quarters, Johnsonburg 28, Port Allegany 7. We'll turn it over to the cheerleaders. Okay, we're here at the start of the fourth quarter. I am joined by Noah Archer. This is Kerry Hauber for the Gator Network.
And this is Noah Archer here.
Okay, Peyton Gordon with a shot. It's blocked. Kendra Bell with a shot, and it is good.
That one looked pretty, Kerry.
Yeah, it was a nice little shot. Makes the lead 28-9 Johnsonburg. Good way to start the fourth quarter for the Gators. Long shot there for Johnsonburg. Johnsonburg's got some good shooters, Noah. A few three-point shots, some just inside the three-point line. Much better shooters than I ever was. First shot is no good by Jenna Johnson. She's going to get a second try here. Had a little scoreboard malfunction there. I blame Ricky Beauvais running the board over there. This will be Johnson's second shot, and it is good. So we'll see if the Gators can get something started here, get a little momentum going into the next game. Phil Hart with the ball to Hosterman. Over to Bell. Stolen by Johnsonburg, up to Boley, to Hatcher. Off the glass, and it's good for 2. 31-9, Johnsonburg with the lead. Gordon drives to the hoop, flips it back to Bell, to Hosterman, who shoots the 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Lily Myers. Nice shot there by Lily Myers for 2. Makes it 33-9, Johnsonburg. Just over 5 minutes left to play. Gordon weaves through traffic. And she's fouled. She's going to have 2 shots.
Nice take there for Gordon. Able to weave her way through the defenders there. Draw a foul, get 2 at the line.
Yeah. So 2 shots for her. So Noah, you did the game last night with your dad, and we'll be asking you about the varsity game as this junior varsity game winds down. You can kind of fill us in on what happened last night.
Yeah, great Northern Tier game, honestly, and it was a fun one to be a part of. But real back and forth game whole time, honestly. Cowdy would come down, hit a 3. Port would go down, get an and 1 or find their way at the line. But both teams shot well from the free throw line, and Port was able to come on top in that one.
Yeah, good win by the Gators. That was a shot by Johnsonburg, another long 2. Thomas guarded heavily by Myers. Allegany brings it up, gets it into Myers, who shoots. It's off target, rebounded by Allegany. Drives the hoop. Rebounded by Johnsonburg. Way to keep the ball alive there. Myers is going to slow it down a little bit. Over to Allegany. She can shoot the 3. Back to Johnson. Over to Allegany. Inside to Myers. Myers with a 2-pointer off the glass. That makes it 37-10. Johnsonburg with the lead.
Excellent ball movement there, Gary.
Yeah, they really have done a great job all night long. Good ball movement there. Nice pass by Phil Hart into Gordon.
Yep, gotta be able to feed it into the paint, get those paint touches.
Yeah, I've really been impressed with Johnsonburg, the way they've swung the ball back and forth and just looked inside when possible.
Yeah, and the score has been a result of it.
Just got a nice text message from the godfather of the Gator Network, Sean Lathrop, watching wherever he is. Thank you for the kind words, Sean. We're appreciative to be a part of the broadcast. Come back and visit us anytime.
Great guy.
Sean did basketball games, wrestling matches, football games. He did it all for the Gators. So Madison Philhart with a rebound. She's going the other way on a fast break. Looks like she's pushed there by Raylyn Lovell, and it's going to be a foul on the ground, so it's not going to be a shooting foul. Got our shout out there to Sean Lathrop there at the bottom of our screen. Thank you for watching, Sean. Peyton Gordon with a 3, and it is good. Or is that only a 2?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 2.
Man.
What's that, her foot on the line?
Nice shot either way. Johnsonburg with their good ball movement. Cherry with a shot, rebounded by Hosterman. Over to Gordon. Back to Hosterman, who's going to shoot the three. No good. Ball kicks around a little bit. It's going to be a jump ball. So Noah, we really appreciate you being a part of the broadcast. We tried to recruit Drew Evans. I see him down here in the first row. We'll just call him out. Maybe we can get him to join at some point. That three is off target by Madison Philhart. Rebounded by Johnsonburg. 37-12. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's going to be another three by Johnson. It's no good. Rebounded by Hatcher. Way to keep it alive for Johnsonburg. And Cherry is fouled by Philhart. That'll be the third team foul for Port Allegany.
Since I've been here, I've noticed that Johnsonburg's done a great job of kind of crashing the boards and getting offensive rebounds. We'll see if that'll translate a little bit over to the varsity side of things.
Yeah. I talked to Coach Evans before the game. He said he thinks it's going to be a pretty good matchup. He said Johnsonburg's athletic, Port Allegany's athletic, so look forward to that matchup.
Yep. And I know Johnsonburg usually always has a pretty good basketball program, whether it's boys or girls.
Cherry with a shot just inside the three-point line, rebounded by Bell. She's surrounded by Johnsonburg Rams. That's going to be Gator ball going the other way. Just under 2 minutes to play here, fourth quarter. Yeah, you're right. I can remember, a couple decades ago playing Johnsonburg, and they were good back then, and they've had some good teams through the years.
Yeah, I would say they have kind of their own brand of basketball.
Yeah. So it's Gator ball. Madison Philhart with the ball. She passes it over to Hosterman. It goes out of bounds. Yeah, all Elk County is pretty good at basketball. Ridgeway kind of has their own brand of basketball. They're usually good. Do they still do they kind of slow things down, play good defense?
Yep.
That annoys some teams, but hey, it's effective.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. All right, just over a minute left to play here.
Sometimes you'll see varsity teams also kind of feed off of a junior varsity win. So, maybe Johnsonburg will be looking to carry that momentum into their game.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we'll see what Johnsonburg does here to close out the game. Gracie Cherry with a shot. Rebounded by Hatcher. Over to Raylan Lovell, who lays it in off the glass for two. So just under a minute left to play. 39-12 Johnsonburg. So if you're watching right now, we're going to end this broadcast after this game. We're going to start a new stream for the varsity. So we hope that you tune in for that. Going to be please subscribe to the Gator Network, and you'll be notified anytime there's a game. We broadcast all boys and girls basketball games. We're going to be broadcasting the wrestling match next Tuesday. And then in January, we're going to be broadcasting the bocce match. So we look forward to seeing all the Gator athletes this winter. Yeah, I'll just put a plug in there that we appreciate Noah helping out on the broadcast tonight. He's a freshman in college, and he's home on break, so we're happy to be able to get his expertise. But we could use some more volunteers. Jill Stuckey was going to be the announcer tonight, but she was sick, so I'm here to fill in for her. Happy to do so, but we could certainly use some more camera people to run the computer. If you want to try your hand at announcing, we can give you that opportunity as well. So about 10 seconds left to play here, Port Allegany. Stolen by Johnsonburg. That's going to be the end of the game. So the JV game ends up Johnsonburg 39, Port Allegany 13. Thank you, Noah, for jumping in here at the end. We're going to be back here on a separate stream for the varsity game. We'll have Noah bring you up to speed on what to expect for this varsity game. And